Interrogation man. Hello. Welcome. Have you ever stopped to think? What a small oversight. You may be missing a nice walk on the beach. Or more. Apart from that, could it be that we acted right with ourselves, and with society? Good. First of all, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Let's change some concepts together, talking socially. Watch until the end, as I believe it will bring a new concept and a better lifestyle. This channel was created with the aim of bringing some logical reasoning to society, which wants evolution and improvements in the quality of life. Channel title: Interrogation Man. Means man who seeks to know, learn and develop, as a rational human being. Let's start with the subject, owner of the video, which will give life and meaning to the channel, bringing social benefits. Economy and benefits. A subject that many do not approach correctly and do not make themselves understood. We are part of society since our birth certificate. How we live in society as educated and rational adults. Let's talk about the advent of the car. This one brought many comforts, saving time and values. But will we be using it in the best way, in order to get the best benefit possible? The fact is, we like to set the alarm clock in snooze mode and enjoy a few more minutes of sleep. Could it be that this custom brings us benefits? Unfortunately, some studies make it clear to us that this custom does not bring us benefits, quite the opposite. 10 minutes, that you don't relax or rest, but rather it would be 10 minutes that you would have enough time to wake up, get out of bed, have a good stretch, take a shower, and a good coffee. Examples for those who like it, of course. Organize yourself, concentrate and calmly go about your tasks, which have a scheduled time. And the famous snooze mode. Personally, I have nothing against it. But this is how I approached it, as a way of presenting one of the delays that perhaps could be part of our lives at the beginning of the day. Because in fact, it is really a habit, which deceives us, at that moment. I also see tiredness. That's where the problem starts. Which can extend over the day, month or year consequently. This would be the time to go out by car through the streets. To arrive at work calmly, or wherever you need to go. It's already becoming chaos. From kicking furniture corners, getting into the car, this one doesn't want to take. If you are faced with congested traffic, the traffic lights are always closed, a closed street, forcing you to take a long detour, and still, you can't find a parking space. In addition to enter the company, and listen now, good morning, a good sermon from the chef, by a few minutes late, which may harm your entire performance. Not to mention that beforehand, it can come with some serious damage as well, and sometimes due to rushing, you can end up getting involved in accidents, causing harm to you and society in general. At this point, you will think, what do I have to do with society? But the question would be, who is it, society? We won't go into details now. All of this is the awakening, to get into the main subject. Savings and benefits. So if we wake up late, or at the last minute, in addition to various stresses, we already know that we will not be able to save, on foot, in the rush and in our energies, physical, psychic and main. The fuel, which if not used correctly, it deprives us of some benefits. The main actor, and villain of the economy. I have already participated in companies and others, gatherings, where I saw this factor change in this way, in this minimal variant, after studies and awareness. We know that on average, people who are in a hurry, stressed and uninformed consume at least 20% more fuel when using their vehicles. It is a more critical issue, not a criticism, because of lived that way too, due to lack of knowledge. Of course, we never know everything. We are always learning. Faculty of life. In Brazil, according to research, sources available to everyone, on websites, 20%. It is equivalent to plus or minus 3,000 kilometers of average annual loss per vehicle. considering that Brazilian cars run an average of 15,000 kilometers per year. Here, in my reality, minus 20%, would give an estimated loss of 3 trips to and from the beach, average radius 500 kilometers. You can take your average and add 20% to see what would be enough to run more. Of course, if you are already doing the maximum estimated by the experts and manufacturers of your vehicle, in fact it is always good to seek knowledge about the vehicle we have in hand. The factor and subject ends up being null or irrelevant to your way of life, which is already conscious. Good. If you consider it to be for me. Around 279 United States dollars, 5. Until the date of publication of this video. Would be my price to pay. Is it worth it? The extra 10 minutes in bed. The rush, stress, and emotional exhaustion. In addition, if everyone acts in this way, with such waste, society enters the factors of high demand, low demand, scarcity, generate, elevation of the final product, i.e., everything that comes to our homes. Complex subject, for future articles, questions and debates, in order to better understand our system and live in the best way possible. This is my contribution to our society. Feel free to ask any questions. Hugs and see you next time.